Hi guys, I am super pumped about this video because today I am going to talk a little bit about cost per wear, and in the entire world that is fashion and style, this is my favorite topic. It's definitely something I'm really passionate about. If you're here for the first time, hello, my name is Naya and this is my YouTube channel where I talk about style and beauty and all of that jazz from a minimalist perspective. So if that is your thing, consider subscribing to my channel for more videos. And other than that, let's get to it. If you're not already familiar with cost per wear just means how much an item have costed you per times you have worn it. If you buy a $100 dress and wear it 10 times, it has a cost per wear of $10. If you buy a $500 coat and wear it 250 times, it has a cost per wear of $2. If you buy a trendy blouse at $30 and wear it 2 times before getting tired of it, this is now a $15 top. And so the way I look at it, cost per wear is the true cost of an item. If you do wear that $100 dress 10 times, it is now a $10 dress. And if you do wear that $30 shirt 2 times, it's now a $15 shirt. The only issue of this, of course, is that you can't really know for sure when you buy an item up front whether or not you're going to be able to get it to a low cost per wear. And I do think that this play a major role in why we pick out really cheap items a lot of the time. But the reality is it almost doesn't matter how cheap anything is if you're just not gonna wear it, and you're much better off spending that money on another item. So the way I see cost per wear, or how my brain references it back to myself, is that every time I wear an item, that item becomes cheaper. And more so than that, every time I wear an item, I bring that cost down. But it also saves me money because every time I put something on that I already own, it's also a time I don't have to go out and buy anything else. Which of course saves me money, but also time and energy. And this feels especially good, or like you somehow trick the system when you wear an item you actually love. Like if you do have something and that's what you reach for all of the time, if it's not a really expensive item, you can definitely get that down to a really low cost per wear. The true goal of CPV, yes, we're shortening it now, for me is $1, or actually 1 Swiss franc per item. Now that doesn't mean I only shop for items that I'm expecting to get down to 1 franc per wear, but it certainly is my ultimate goal. Some of my personal best and lowest CPV items are my boots, my Levi's bootcut jeans, and my jewelry. Now that might look a little bit different from you, but since, for example, boots and my bootcut jeans usually goes into my daily wear uniform that I pick every day, the cost per wear here goes down a lot faster than with my other items. Now some things are really hard to get to a low cost per wear. For me that is my white shirts, even though I do wear them all the time and I do tend to buy higher quality ones. It is a white shirt and it's very hard to keep it pretty. And I generally don't wash my clothes unless it's dirty or has stains or smells. And white cotton shirts or linen shirts definitely have to be washed a lot because it's white. And even for a really high quality item, it is just gonna tear over time. And this is why I try to buy this staple for me that is the white shirt at a medium price, because of course I want something that looks better than fast fashion. But I also know that if I buy something for $150, it's probably not gonna last me any more wears than something that is $80. Chances are I'll get like 30 to 40 wears out of that before it eventually has to go, which is really unfortunate, but I have a lot of items that last a lot longer. So the white shirt is the staple for me, but yours might be a white t-shirt. I think that's a staple for a lot of people, and basically that's the same. I'm sure you know that already. Another item that's really hard to get down to a low cost per wear is special occasion dresses, or of course just special occasion wear in general. Now the positive thing about it is if you do buy something of higher quality to an event like this, you can either buy it second hand at a lower price, wear it, and then try and sell it second hand at the same price. In this case, you have completely eliminated the cost per wear, except of course if you're buying shipping you won't get back or something like that. But in general, all of a sudden you are wearing a nice designer or high-end item and selling it on, and in that way you will have looked really expensive for free. Alternatively, what you can do of course is, or I don't think you should, but you can buy something fast fashion for 50 or 70 bucks. Usually that's what they cost, these fast fashion special occasion pieces. But everything in my being and my experience tells me that once you take something with your home that is fast fashion, that thing has absolutely no value to someone else after you've bought it. Once you have picked that out from store, that is now trash that goes into a landfill. Now, I'm not saying that it's like that every time, but I don't want to talk about the exception to the rule, because the rule is it is extremely hard to get money out of your fast fashion items, because fast fashion items are impulse purchases that people make when they want to hide and when they want to shop easily. Generally, people don't go look for low quality online, because once an item like that has wear, it's already deteriorating, and that is such a large waste of money as compared to buying something really high quality that you can wear again and again, or even if you do get tired of it, at least you can sell it online, and this actually has a resale value. And once you have bought it, even if you did buy it from new, it is in circulation, but you can still sell it to someone else, get some of your money back, and they will love it too. Another way cost per wear helps me, let's say I'm walking down the main shopping street and my crow brain sees something shiny in a window. And it looks at this piece and it goes, that's exactly something that I would wear. I like this. I would probably wear it. I have to tell myself, yes, sweetie honey boo boo, it's exactly an item you already have. And even though this particular dress you saw was only like 24 francs. It's 24 francs more onto the group that is this type of dress that I already own, making it even harder to bring my cost per wear down for the item I already have of this style, if that makes sense. Some of the easiest items to get down to a very low cost per wear is boots, sneakers, a nice winter coat. You know, it's easy for me to sit and say, I don't know exactly what you wear. You know what it is you reach for every day. And generally, these are the items that you should spend more money on, because you're gonna feel better in the higher quality. You're gonna have to go out and buy less because it's gonna last you longer, and you're helping out the environment as well. Something that I invested in earlier myself this year is a Burberry trench coat. I did find it secondhand, so I spent 70 francs on it, and then since then I've spent 95 francs on tailoring. And of course, this is a really high-end item. It is a risk I take. I can't know for sure how much wear I'm gonna get out of this. The way I see it is that a trench coat is something I always wanted. It's a staple, it's higher end, and chances are that if I get it down to a cost per wear of 1 francs, maybe I won't, because that means I would have to wear it for almost 800 days, which is like 2.5 years. But you know, who knows, since it's such a classic, maybe over the next 11 years that's actually gonna happen. Even if it doesn't, let's say I wear it for 100 days, but then I end up selling it for 600 francs in 2 years because I decide that I don't like it. I've still only spent 200 francs on it, and then having worn it 100 times will have taken my cost per wear down to 2 francs per wear. And I know I say my ultimate goal is 1 franc per wear, but 2 francs per wear is really good as well, and it's much more realistic is the trend I'm seeing with the items I'm writing down. So I really hope that you found this little chit chat helpful. Maybe it can spark a bit of inspiration for you and how you view your wardrobe going forward. It definitely has for me. It's something I'm always calculating when I go shopping and day to day. Maybe you're not as big as a nerd as I am, but I also find it really fun because I am a freaking weirdo. So that was all I had to say. If you did like it, please consider giving it a thumbs up, because it really does help out my tiny channel. And if you like hanging out with me this far, please consider subscribing, because then I'd love to see you again. So thanks for watching and farewell!